The man sat in a chair designed to create dreams. He was ready to experience the virtual world. Because recently, he had been having a recurring nightmare. In the dream, he and a mysterious woman were being relentlessly chased by federal police. A bullet from the pursuing SWAT pierced both of their palms. Then cables wrapped around Doug's body. The woman fell into the river and managed to escape, but he could never get away. Every time he woke up abruptly at the moment of suffocation. What Doug couldn't understand was that even though he already had a wife envied by many, he still frequently dreamed of the same scenes and the same unfamiliar woman. But he didn't have time to think about it. As a commoner living in the colony, he had to hurry to work at a federal factory. At the end of the 21st century, a global biowarfare conflict had pushed the ecological environment to the brink of collapse. Humanity had only two remaining habitats, located at opposite ends of the earth. One side was the federal city, enjoyed by a privileged few. The ground was filled with towering skyscrapers. Flying cars weaved through the buildings. The other side was the colony, where people were forced into intense labor. The subterranean trains ran across the entire planet, serving as the only transportation between the two. The full trip took only 17 minutes, connected by a massive electromagnetic tunnel called Skyladder. But it was precisely because of these trains' convenience that the federal government began exploiting cheap laborers living in the colony, like Doug. To escape this plight, a resistance organization emerged in the colony. They launched multiple attacks against the federal government, and even recruited a high-ranking federal agent. Facing this increasingly severe situation, the federal president issued a directive to massively increase mechanical police. This pressure fell directly on Doug. As an assembly line worker for mechanical police, he endured high-intensity work day after day, leaving him exhausted and weary. After work that day, Doug and his colleagues went to a bar to unwind. He mentioned an ad he saw for the memory implant company. It supposedly implanted memories to let people truly experience another life, a real alternate life experience. His colleagues advised him not to try it because memory implantation could damage the brain. Doug outwardly agreed with their opinion, but after leaving the bar, he couldn't resist and went to the memory implant company. With a stamp on his arm, the entire memory experience officially began. Since it was his first time, Doug felt somewhat nervous.
Wait. What?
Shit, what is it? What's wrong?
Yank that needle out before it takes.
What is it? What's wrong?
You lied.
Lied about what?
Son of a bitch.
Look, I don't have a mistress. What are you talking about?
Mistress. You're a goddamn spy.
Just as the two were arguing, federal police suddenly burst in, instantly taking out everyone except Doug. The sudden changes happened too fast. Doug's mind hadn't caught up yet, and the people around him had already fallen. As the federal police prepared to capture him, his instincts made him turn and fight back, instantly killing all the officers. Even Doug himself was shocked. Nightmares and reality intertwined in his mind, making it impossible to tell which side was real.